Hey you guys, it's Teresa here with the Narc Remedy, and today's topic is going to be about the narcissistic spectrum scale explained. But before we jump into the topic, I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video, guys. Share the video so we can grow. And also, put your notification bells on so you guys can be notified every time I post new content like this. Let's begin. Okay, so you guys, narcissistic spectrum scale explain. So today, you guys, I'm going to explain the scale of narcissism and its lower level and higher level, and NPD and narcissistic traits and the signs of narcissism and all that, you guys. I'm going to show you on a chart, but I do not have a projector or a dry erase board, so I'm just going to show you my little chart that I made for you guys. Hopefully you like it, but I'm going to explain it very well. Okay, so you guys, this is the whole scale in full. And like I said, it's called the narcissistic spectrum scale. And it's important to note that not every narcissist has NPD. I will explain this. But you know, we hear a lot of talk about narcissists and narcissistic and narcissism and NPD. You know, those words are thrown around all the time, but we don't get a full explanation of them. So right here, I wrote narcissist is the person. Narcissistic is the traits. Narcissism is the spectrum. Like this whole line is the spectrum. And then NPD is the disorder, okay? So here on the lower level, at the mild level, we have the narcissist, which is the person, right? People may call them the narcissist. They may have narcissistic traits or behaviors. They may show signs of narcissism or show signs that they're on the spectrum. It's able to be corrected and changed. People identify these behaviors, and you can also go to therapy for this, you guys, okay? Because you're at the lower level. Now here, like I said, narcissism is the subject. This is the spectrum. So this is the moderate level in the middle. And this is where, you know, you're going to have extreme therapy to correct this because you're going to be borderline NPD, okay? Then here, this is the higher level. This is a more severe level of the spectrum. And this is where NPD is. And you guys know that NPD is the disorder of an inflated sense of self-importance, right? It can't be corrected. It can't be cured. This is where people will say, oh, you know, he's a full-blown narcissist or she's a full-blown narcissist right here. You can go to psychotherapy to help, but it's not curable, like I said again. And then right here, you're able to diagnose the person with NPD, okay? So keep in mind, not every narcissist has NPD, okay? Because they can be a lower level narcissist right here, and they don't have to go all the way along the spectrum, the line of the spectrum, to NPD, okay? But since I said narcissism is the subject, this is why we're here. If they wasn't showing signs of narcissism, we wouldn't even have a line. We wouldn't even have a spectrum, okay, you guys? Wouldn't even have a scale. So, by narcissism being the subject and narcissism being the spectrum, narcissism is the key that opens the door to NPD. So if you have a key that has narcissism on it, you can open the door to NPD, okay? We're describing your behaviors, but we're only able to diagnose if you go get treatment or if you try to go to therapy. Most people not going to go to therapy when they see the signs to potentially be diagnosed, okay? So that's why we have a lot of unmarked narcissists around, and that's what I put at the bottom. So yeah, you guys, this is the narcissistic spectrum scale explained. Now, earlier I said, you know, people can show signs of narcissism. Here are the signs that I wrote down. So these are the signs, you know, for people to wonder if you're a narcissist or you have NPD. These are the red flags, okay, you guys? So the signs of narcissism is sense of entitlement, manipulative behavior, a need for admiration, lack of empathy, and arrogance. Of course, there may be more signs than that, but those are the ones that I can think of at the time. And then I wrote down here, if they have all of these signs, you can have the dialogue or the conversation of diagnosing them with NPD if they are on the higher end of the narcissistic spectrum. The scale again, so you guys can see it pretty good. Okay. So you guys, I hope I explained it pretty well for you guys. Like I said, you know, they have all of these words thrown around like narcissist, narcissistic, narcissism, NPD, narcissistic personality disorder, all of this narcissist, right? So, for endnotes, a narcissist is the person. Narcissistic is the traits or the behaviors. Narcissism is the spectrum. It's the subject. It's the reason why we're here in the first place. It's the red flags. Narcissism is when people get to wondering if you're even a narcissist, okay, before you even have NPD. And NPD is the disorder, the inflated sense of self-importance. Okay, guys, so I hope this helped. Okay? If you like this content, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video, you guys, so we can grow. And also put your notification bells on so you guys can be notified every time I post new content like this. Bye, you guys.